Ubisoft again in the news and again killing projects. So Ubisoft reportedly cancels life simulator project Altera.
Two and a half gamers exclusive. Breaking news. Literally breaking.
Hello, this is again Gamers News segment, and we are looking at the news of the week of 20th April. So let's get to it. There's lots of interesting stuff, especially from the big corps. Okay, so Microsoft cuts Game Pass pricing and removes Call of Duty as day one launch title in response to a lot of feedback. Yeah, I guess there was a lot of feedback, especially with their changing of the Xbox CEO or Microsoft Gaming CEO, basically, as Phil Spencer is stepping down and Asha Sharma takes from there. So the price drops from $29.99 to $22.99, and as said, it will take Call of Duty about a year to be added there, which means if they release it now on this holiday, you will get it next year, basically, which means they were deliberately leaving a lot of money on the table there. Again, I guess the new CEO, as she comes in, she wants to optimize everything, most probably. So yeah, this is happening, and it's not something unexpected. I guess everybody was kind of expecting that this will happen, and she will just optimize this and make it much more efficient and try to kind of get something out of it, maybe before killing it all down. But yeah, let's see. The other interesting tidbit that we got from her Twitter was that she said she still believes that mobile competition still matters and really the future play should be more open. Xbox mobile store is not dead, as she posted on X. Yeah, so yes, I guess this is also still happening, even though it was to me like a pipe dream. They will do something here, but yeah, let's see. Let's get surprised by what are the Microsoft latest moves here, because it seems like they're kind of getting bold, and also they're rebranding this whole thing under like Xbox again. Microsoft Gaming is no more, if I understand. So that's there. Roblox workforce grows 24% to over 3,000 full-time staff after the hit year of 2025, which introduces some precious marvels such as Steel Brain Rod and Grow a Garden, which exploded Roblox DAU, basically. Yeah, so yeah, these guys are still growing. The revenue for 2025 was almost 5 billion, which was a 36% increase from the year before of 2024. Yeah, like this still grows. I'm guessing it's not that explosive after these two games are now again consolidating. But yeah, let's see what happens, because I guess Roblox will face soon a lot of regulation and scrutiny. I have more on these news later down the line. But yeah, I'm not really as that optimistic about what will happen with this platform. But yeah, we had multiple episodes on this on the channel anyway. Okay. Apple CEO Tim Cook is stepping down and going to be replaced by VP of Hardware Engineering John Ternus. And this will happen on September 1st this year. Again, one of those things that everybody was, I guess, waiting for, or let's say it was expected. So Tim Cook quits after 15 years, where he took like 10x the company valuation. Now it's in trillions, basically. Yeah, let's see what happens here. I still think like Apple is like one of literally enemy number one of the gaming industry, because they just don't care both on the stores and on these other things that they're doing. Let's see, most that was done here was like because Epic was suing with them. But yeah, let's see what happens here, because maybe there will be some kind of a change towards gaming. But yeah, let's see. First Point VC launches with 50 million fund to invest in AI-driven games and entertainment startups. So another AI-focused VC headed by Burak Yilmaz and Mike Fisher. Yeah, I guess, growth is coming from Turkey, and this is one of the founders is from Turkey, originally from Bplay Ventures, if I read that right. Yes, so yeah, good luck. I had this in my presentations for last 2 years, basically, that we are still waiting for all those AI games. Something coming out for Supercell AI Investment Lab. AI games are like graphene. They can do everything except getting released. That's there. Say Games expands into Vietnam with Backmaster Isekai. The partnership will be the Say Games' first push into Southeast Asia. This is basically a very, very small, like I would say insignificant news, but I want to highlight this here because, yeah, Vietnam is very, very big growth center now. I'm working with like a lot of Vietnamese clients. I'm going to Vietnam next month and there's so much growth there. So just want to remind everybody that don't sleep on it because yep, everybody's rushing there as like the next gold rush because people are there very hungry, very fast, very eager to learn, and it will most probably end up like next Turkey once M&A acquisitions start firing up. Okay, Super Mario Galaxy movie surpasses 755 million globally and becomes the most highest grossing film of 2026. Yep, this was again most probably expected. First movie also did extremely well from revenue perspective, and overall this franchise now surpassed 2 billion at the global box office, so congrats. Still haven't seen it. I'm not that big of a Mario fan, to be honest. The other interesting news, which is part of this, that next month actually, oh sorry, not next month, next year's May 7th is the release date of Legend of Zelda live action movie. So yeah, I'm looking forward really to that one because usually live action adaptations don't really work that well. But yeah, let's see. Ubisoft again in the news and again killing projects. So Ubisoft reportedly cancels live simulator project Altera, which, if I understood, was a 18-month long project that was something similar to Animal Crossing game. Yeah, I don't know why everybody's now rushing into this segment. I guess it's like pretty nice. Like we're still waiting what will happen with that FunPlus game Animo. Sorry if I misspoke that. Yeah, Ubisoft is basically being Ubisoft, where it's either studio closures or cost cutting or any other of these things. Like after they pretty much now segmented the studio into these 5 segments, I'm just kind of waiting for those to kind of get sold off slowly because again, let's see, don't expect much growth from here. Yeah, and the last one, this is maybe a little bit more on the, let's say, overall news side, still very gaming centered, but Turkey passes legislation to tighten its grip on Steam and other gaming platforms, but it's the social media companies that really get hit in the neck. Yes, the PC gamer rights here. Basically, this bill has passed parliament, and what it says is basically you need to do some, display age ratings and so on and so forth. So really easy stuff. But on top of it, any gaming platform that has more than 100,000 daily users in Turkey must now appoint a local representative. They don't need to make an office, but this representative needs to be pretty much available and easily accessible and declare to the authorities, and they have to respond to government requests within a strict time frame. So they are pretty much just putting more control behind this. And yeah, there's some fines on top of it, of course, and so on and so forth. And then the other thing is that social media companies, social media was banned for children under 15 now, which is just continuing from this whole movement that we see beginning in Australia, where again, I think it was even 16. So I'm guessing that slowly, one by one, each of these bigger gaming markets will pass this law, which, again, as I said in the beginning, will most probably have direct implication on stuff like Roblox, because Roblox is de facto a social media platform, especially for the young kids, which would be extremely detrimental to them. But yeah, let's see how this goes, because I guess they will fight tooth and nail to kind of oppose this. But yeah, let's see. Anyway, that was the roundup for this week. I hope you find what you were looking for or get some new insights. And yeah, any questions or any comments, feel free to comment under the video or join the Slack channel and subscribe. See you next time. Nice weekend.